I've heard a lot of great things, but every time I go to Chick-fil-A, literally,
Right.
I told the wife last time we were up in Springfield, I was like, hey, let's stop by Chick-fil-A. And we get there, and there's literally like a full block around there, cars lined up to go through the Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, there's no way I'm sitting, for fast food through a drive-through for 20 minutes. It's an oxymoron. I'm not doing it. Okay.
There's people that do it. It's crazy. I see it all the time in Springfield.
Well, Culver's is number one. Period.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody chooses to debate, we're gonna have a special show just on that.
I'm gonna have to try Culver's now that you say that.
Yeah, Culver's is amazing. There used to be a chain called Juicy Lucy. You remember those or no?
No, never heard of that.
Those were butter burgers. Obviously, came from Wisconsin.
That's probably why.
No,
No, but I'm not knocking that because they come from Wisconsin. I'm just saying that they
is that an Ohio way of saying
Wisconsin?
Yeah, I think that you had
too much.
I think you had a few too many.
Too much caffeinated coffee. Straight.
No, you're from Ohio. You had too many of those poisonous nuts.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. It's a good thing that we have that here because a lot of countries don't like China, and you never know what they're going to do to change things up. As a matter of fact, there's a story today that reminds me of how lucky we are to be in America. If we go to a zoo in America and we go see the lion exhibit, what's in the lion exhibit?
A lion.
A lion, right? Yeah. I mean, it's
simple.
Right. Well, that's what
simple,
a representative republic
Gosh.
that does to you. Well, listen to this. In China, they open up a new wolf enclosure. It's the Zhuangshan Zoo in Xinyang, China. Guess what they have in the wolf exhibit?
Lions.
They have a Rottweiler.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's from, it's a canine cousin.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. I mean, if you go to the wolf exhibit and you see a Rottweiler, those kids are going to be traumatized, when they get older and they start talking. Oh, I seen a wolf one time. Really? Well, it was black and brown. And
oh my goodness, stubby. You own one.
Yeah. Oh my, wolves are illegal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can you believe that they would do that?
Oh yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
It's getting a little bit of attention because there's no wolves. They can't afford a wolf, even though China's doing so great. They can't afford a wolf. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on. Where's the reality?
Yeah. It is what it is, but I'm not going to put a Rottweiler in a wolf den. Sorry, not going to do it. Especially when it's a learning tool for children. Right. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm just not going to do it. Can I say a 4-letter word?
Yeah.
Okay, for those people in Colorado, you might want to close your ears. I'm very sorry. But I'm looking, the Denver Post. Right. Supposedly they have a lot of good writers, but they always have crap, for stories.
Right.
But they had one this week that I thought was awesome because we're enjoying 60s. We hit 70 one day.
Right.
I don't think that we have another day that's not in the high 50s for a high for the rest of until it gets cold again. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, well, I was kind of.
We don't even want to.
You know what I'm saying?
That. I don't even want to talk about that one. But anyway.
Anyways, this is what the Denver Post article says. This week's storm could bring up to 5 feet of snow.
Ouch.
Hello, Audrey. Yeah, we got to ask Audrey. Hey, Audrey. Dan wrote your joke. It's done. Do you want us to send it to you, or do you want him to read it out over
the airwaves?
The airwaves, yes. Not the harp airwaves. Just the airwaves.
We'll read it later on if you want me to. But we have to have your permission.
Sean said, I worked for the Denver Post, turned all liberal in the 2000s. Well, I'd like to smack the crap out of somebody talking about 5 freaking feet of snow coming this week.
Yep.
Oh, she said, read it. Okay. All right, hang on.
Awesome.
Oh, there you go.
Do you want me to reel it in now?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, right.
This is Audrey's joke.
This was Audrey's joke. She won the contest. It was a tie.
She's pretty smart.
Didn't she tie? Yeah, she tied Kate.
She tied Kate. But you know what? It's almost unfair. It's an unfair
It is
advantage.
almost unfair because I had to write 2 jokes instead of one.
No, not for you. She's a blue alien. Now. She's a blue alien. She has.
That's true. It only
she's been around new technology. She has something where she can remember stuff nobody can.
I'm not going to sit here and lie, guys. I told Hans already, it took me 7 minutes to write both these jokes. I fell asleep when I originally started to do it when I got home from work, and I thought, I got to Yeah, I had started doing that in the chair last night. And then I woke myself back up and said, I got 2 jokes to write. And it took me 7 minutes and I went to bed.
Okay, we got to read the joke because everybody's scared now.
Okay,
because Colorado's getting 5 foot of snow this week.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Don't panic, guys.
Okay.
I got you covered here.
Awesome.
All right. What was the name of Audrey the alien? Because that's our in-house alien, by the way. Audrey is.
Yes.
And the Predators' new gardening show located on a beach.
I don't know. What was it?
Beach bums with green thumbs.
The problem is, though, she's a blue alien.
Well, her alien friends may not be.
Well, that's true. I never thought
There's
about it.
There's different races of aliens.
So Predator is on the beach with her. They're doing a gardening show?
Yes.
Okay, what grows in sand, Dan?
Nothing.
What do you use to grow salt water with? You know what I mean?
I know. But that's another thing that makes it funny, Well, you got to remember, E.T. brings everything back to life, remember? Aliens bring things back to life.
Okay, yeah.
Just ask Audrey. She brings this program back to life.
Like she said, it's okay. Maybe Dan's colorblind. I think he is.
I'm not colorblind. I'm not racist.
What were we talking about when we were talking about Lionel Richie this morning and you were talking about little things? What was that?
I don't know. I got a short memory on that.
Yeah, well, it's short memory, short something else. So, all right, read it one more time. Uninhibited.
Uninhibited?
Yes. I'm not going to say a word. Word.
What was the name of Audrey the alien and the Predators' new gardening show located on a beach? You're supposed to say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Answer, beach bums with green thumbs.
Okay. We'll just take it. We'll leave it for what it is. I want to bring something back. Okay, there's cancel culture.
Yes.
And then there's actual safety.
Right.
Okay. I want to talk about this. Before Mr. Potato Head.
Right.
Vacuum Form by Mattel. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
It was like a super hot thing that you could melt plastic in.
Yeah.
Well, it started fires, so they actually got rid of Vacuum Form. The little lady hot stove with creepy crawlers. Yeah, they made a hot stove for kids to use.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, well, the creepy crawlers were catching on fire, so they got rid of that one. 6 finger. Well, little kids were using the finger for something else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what.
Yeah, okay.
They were flying the bird, the proverbial bird. Well, they got rid of that one.
Not our bird.
And slip and slides. There was a whole bunch of accidents because parents were setting them up in stupid places and injuries. So, do you know they got rid of the original slip and slides now?
Oh, wow.
Clackers. Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
It was basically a kid's version of bolas, a weapon of choice for Argentine guacos.
Wow.
Yeah, well, they got rid of them. 2 heavy acrylic balls with a leather string. And the children would swing the balls,
Imagine that.
making a loud clacking sound. Occasionally, the balls would shatter or crack and pieces would go flying, or you'd smash yourself in the face with them. After paying for a lot of teeth, they got rid of clackers. But number one, probably something that should have been gotten rid of that I'm not complaining about because I'm a reasonable man.
Right.
Right? Are you a reasonable man?
I'm reasonable to an extent.
Okay, now I played this. I played this when I was a kid. Lawn jarts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sean said, slip and slide and beer do not go together. There's a few of those things. But, that's a list of reasonable, like, that's not cancel culture. That's, okay, somebody's getting hurt, like literally hurt, or starting fires.
Right.
I wonder, do you think any of these arsonists running around these towns right now, do you think that they started with Vacuum Form from Mattel?
It could have. It could have been something that, they picked up on.
Could it be that the women arsonists were in their pretty dresses, their sunflower dresses, and they were starting creepy crawlers on fire in their little lady hot stoves?
I just don't see that.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. I'm probably reading way too much into it.
But I think the guys, that's a possibility.
You think so?
Yeah. You know how our mindsets are.
Well, I want to thank those companies for doing the right thing, protecting our kids.
Yeah.
And the other companies, they can go to hell. Hey, look at our Aussie friends on here, Jack Alexander. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Okay. Now, I've got some stories today, man, that, did you hear about Biden?
No.
You know, he ordered the airstrike, bunch of bombs.
Yeah, I remember that. That was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, a bunch of civilians killed and stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
Listen, Biden comforts families of Syrian airstrike victims with eloquent speech on living with heartbreaking loss.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, well, I ordered the hit and sorry little Johnny's not around, or, you know.
I guess that's why Biden's more of a miss than a hit.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. There's stories all over today. Literally stories about his memories failing.
Oh.
Like, I'm not talking about like fake stories. I'm talking about real stories. That there's his memories failing, and due to his cognitive health, Kamala Harris has really had to step it up and, you know, take over for him in that capacity.
Right.
You know what? It's not like we didn't say that.
Come on,
how many months
now.
ago? Is it news? Is it news? Is it really news that he's in cognitive decline?
Right.
Is that news?
Is it real news that he's in cognitive decline, like COVID-19's in cognitive decline?
Hey, don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just not PC. But anyway.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know what I say.
How about this one? You know, I have never liked Cuomo. I don't like Cuomo.
No.
It is what it is. Here's the thing. He's been accused. I think when there's smoke, there's fire. He is not found guilty.
Right.
Okay. However, I think it's very distracting in his job.
Right.
But listen to this. Cuomo expresses deep regret that grandma didn't have the balls to tough it out.
And we asked his brother Frito, and what comment did he have? Oh,
yeah, choking back tears while addressing the crowd of clamoring reporters. Ooh. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo expressed deep regret Friday that grandma didn't have the balls to tough it out. From the bottom of my heart, let me just say to the press, to my constituents, and most importantly, to all the people that are hurting, right. I am sorry that Nana couldn't nut up, put on her big boy pants and tough it out for a few measly months. Taking a deep breath, shaking his head, and acknowledging how devastating it must be for someone's family member to go out like such a big pussy. At the time, I didn't understand how my actions would affect people, especially the elderly who decided to throw in the towel instead of growing a pair.
Right.
Well, I can't change the past. I can work on moving forward and always remembering what a little bitch these people were to the very end. At press time, Cuomo added that he could not be stepping down before he grabbed his genitals and said, he only wished your grandma had some stones like these.
Ooh. How does that make everybody feel?
Yes. Yeah, this is satire. I think everybody knows that.
I know.
But this is the way that most people feel that Cuomo looks at their loved ones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
This is satire. There's, and I just want to make sure.
Just want to let you know, guys, this is satire.
Yes, I don't want people to go out and say, oh, my God, did you hear what?
I know.
You know what? Cuomo's actions say exactly what this story from The Onion said today.
Yes.
He has been psychopathic. Audrey said that to the people that have been hurt.
Right.
And we're trying to make light of it here, but I don't care what political direction you are. I don't care if you're a rightist or a leftist. I really don't care.
Right.
You know, elderly and children, you got to protect them.
And it doesn't even matter, you know.
Compassion.
That's what it's all about, you know, protecting those who are, you know.
It is. You know, I find myself, like, okay, I'll give you an example. A stray cat came to the door the other night. And it was a couple weeks ago, and it was really freaking cold outside. I'm such a softie now. Before I would have ran outside and been like, get.
Right.
I suck so bad at being a badass anymore. I got a little bowl of food and put it out there for this stupid cat.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Compassion.
Yep.
If the world had a little bit more compassion, we'd be doing a lot better.
Oh, yeah. But we lost our compassion years ago.
Well, compassion doesn't come with a political directive.
No, it don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think a lot of folks have done that way.
Yeah, well, I agree.
Especially Congress. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway, I mean, here's another story. This is from the Beaverton.com, another satire. But it definitely expresses the true intent behind the idea, okay?